Police have now identified the burned body found near South Haven over the weekend. It is 25-year-old Brandon David Silverlight.
And the Allegan County Sheriff's Department is now officially calling the death a homicide. 24-Hour News 8's Mark Thompson is back from South Haven with the very latest on this. Mark?
Yeah, good evening, Brian. The victim in this case, Brandon David Silverlight, he spent much of his time split between the South Haven area and Kalamazoo. Police, again, identifying the victim through an autopsy. They now have a homicide investigation on their hands, and they want to know who would have done him harm and why. The burned body found Saturday just outside a burned car in the 300 block of 74th Street in Casco Township. The Allegan County Sheriff's Department now officially calling it a homicide. An autopsy identifying the victim as 25-year-old Brandon David Silverlight. This picture taken from his Facebook page. We stopped by two of Silverlight's last known South Haven addresses, but were unable to reach family members for comment. Those who knew him say Silverlight was a musician, a drummer mostly, a music website listing his resume, playing and teaching band in the South Haven School District and at Western Michigan University. His goal to one day become a band instructor. Silverlight spending much of his time in Kalamazoo. He was employed here at the Southwest Niche Guitar Center from June to August in 2006, working in the drum department.
Yeah, that's him.
Operations Manager Wes Guntz remembers working with Silverlight that summer.
Yeah, he was a really nice guy, really friendly, outgoing. He was really into playing drums. I believe he played with the University of Western Michigan marching band. He also taught marching percussion to high school students, and that was really one of his passions.
Guntz says Silverlight was also known as somewhat of a storyteller.
He once told us that he was stabbed and that he cauterized his own wound to close it up. And, we always were like, did you really get stabbed? I don't know. It was kind of weird.
But he can't imagine who would want to do him any harm.
Nothing that would make me think that someone would be out to get him.
And police are not saying at this point whether there are any wounds on the body which may have indicated the exact cause of death. They are still looking for a suspect or suspects in this case. They're asking anyone with information to call the Allegan County Sheriff's Department. Live in the newsroom, Mark Thompson, 24-Hour News 8.
Mark, thank you. Stay